Just days into his second term, President Donald Trump issuing an executive order declaring a national energy emergency. 4 days after that, Idaho Governor Brad Little issuing an executive order of his own, aiming to streamline the approval process for large-scale developments like energy generation or mining projects here in Idaho. I'm your neighborhood reporter, Allie Tripke, and I talked to neighbors concerned about preserving public input on these large projects. In January, Governor Brad Little signing the Strategic Permitting, Efficiency, and Economic Development, or SPEED Act.
Here in Idaho, we're going to take even more steps to make sure state government does not get in the way of projects that support our economy.
The goal to streamline the application and approval process for projects like electricity generation and transmission, mining, and data center development here in Idaho. Idaho residents who advocate for preserving rural and agricultural land say they're concerned about transparency and the possibility these changes could limit public input.
So who's going to be cut out of what stakeholders aren't going to be involved in these big developments or whatever that comes in.
But Rich Stover with the state's Office of Energy and Mineral Resources tells me transparency is one of the major goals of this order for both project developers and residents.
Was there something that wasn't streamlined that prompted this?
Not a specific example. I mean, the governor for his entire term has been focusing on cutting red tape and making Idaho a business-friendly environment.
Still in its early stages, the council will comprise of several state agency directors tasked with expediting the review of major projects with a focus on eliminating redundant or unnecessary statutes and rules.
Whether the project is one that implicates issues of critical infrastructure, national security, significant economic development.
The rural community advocates feel Governor Little has their best interests when it comes to large-scale developments because of his farming background and grassroots platform.
The local community gatherings that we have and the input that we get from our community is crucial. We just want to make sure that that's not taken out of here.
Including Idahoans in the conversation. Stover tells me he'd like to meet face-to-face with the state's county commissioners and neighbors who'd like to weigh in. No meetings or public comment sessions have been set up yet. You can check out the full executive order on this story on idahonews6.com.